Today I'm going to show you some simple techniques for connecting two pieces of clay. To start, you'll need your clay. You'll also need a scoring tool to make your scratches. You'll need some slip, and you will need a paintbrush. The slip is like a special glue for clay, but it's really only clay that's been soaked in water, so it'll wash right off of your hands. You will work on a mat or a canvas surfaces. We will use canvas surface, we will use a mat. So to connect two pieces, the first thing you want to do is make the pieces that you want to connect. So I have a flat piece right here, and I am going to make a shape to connect on top. So I'll show you a few different ways to roll out shapes to connect. So you can make another little slab, so use your palm to make a flat piece, and you can actually draw the shape that you want to attach and then cut it out. So if I wanted to do a star, I can draw my star, cut that piece out, move away my extra clay. I want to use that later. Alright, so I have my star. Then I can use my fingers to form that a little more if I would like. So forming my star. Now, let's see. I want to put my star right in the center. So whenever we connect our clay, we want to use a special technique called scoring. When we score, it locks our clay together like this, like we're holding hands, we can't pull it apart. If we just leave our clay like this, as soon as it dries, it'll pop off because there's nothing holding it together. So you'll take your piece and you'll flip it over. And you'll take your special little scratching tool, mine's just like a long toothpick, and you're going to scratch, kind of like tic-tac-toe. I'm going to scratch in this direction all the way, making my clay surface very rough. And then I'm going to change and go in the other direction, just like tic-tac-toe. I'm going to do the same on the piece that I'm going to attach it to, so both sides. And it's okay if you go outside of the shape that you're going to attach, because I'll teach you how to smooth that out as well. So you really want to mess it up because we really want it to grip together like our fingers do. Make it strong. So I'll get some slip. Now that I've scored, get some slip, and I will put that on my clay. I want to put a good amount to cover it, but not so much that it's soggy and just a huge mess. So covering both surfaces. Then I'm going to flip it over and connect my two sides that are scored. Push it down, and you'll see all the little air bubbles come out as the water pushes out. So then I can smooth away my slip, and I can really make sure that my pieces are connected together. Using my finger to smooth it out. Nice and strong. It's not coming off because it's really, really connected on there. I can use my fingers to smooth it out. So the first thing I did was use my scratching tool to score, and then I used my slip to act like glue that held it together. If I wanted to add something else, another way you can do it is you can roll out coils or shapes. So maybe I want to make a little sphere and stick it right in the middle of my star. So remember, it's not going to stay connected even if I smush it down really hard. It's not going to stay connected unless I score and slip. So I'll take my scratching tool and I will score by making my scratches, just like tic-tac-toe, scratch in one direction, scratch in the other, put that down, and then on the back side of the other shape, scratch in one direction, scratch in the other. So now I have scored on both sides. Now I want to take my slip, put it on both sides, press it down. As you can see, it'll push out the air and the slip will kind of come out the sides. Ew, it'll ooze out. Then I use my finger to clean it up. If I want to make it look more like a ball, I can use my fingers to form it back into a ball, or I can flatten it out if I want to. Now all of my pieces are really connected. If I want to make my edges more defined, take my same scoring tool and I can go along the edge and draw a little bit of a line. So right now it looks like a hard line, but then I can take my finger and just kind of smooth it out. Just gives a little bit more definition. So that is how you attach.